Zamax, you either love them or you hate them. Well, if you're part of the first group, then lucky you, because today's video is gonna revolve around all of the Zamax that was released in 2016. And for those who don't know what Zamax stands for, it stands for Zuckerberg absolutely must attract cops. Because for those who don't know, Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, has been known to steal data from Facebook users. Mark, please stay away from my Facebook group, don't touch it. Yeah, by the way, if you guys haven't joined my Facebook group, the link is in the description below. No, I'm just kidding. Zamax stands for zinc, aluminium, magnesium, and copper, which makes up this very nice looking piece of metal. So yeah, with that aside, let us have a look at all 18 Zamax cars that was released in 2016. Let's go! Alright, let's start with number 1 right here, the 72 Ford Gran Torino Sport Zamax. I mean, obviously because this is a Zamax video. And here it is. I love muscle cars, and the Gran Torino is definitely one of my favorites on like the top 10, top 15, I guess. But here it is in these nice Zamax colors with blue and red flames. And what is really nice about this car is the blue windows. Whenever Hot Wheels give their cars blue windows, it just automatically gives it like bonus points. It just looks so much more sleek. But here it is with the chrome front and rear bumper and nice 5-spoke wheels, so check this out. The next ride up, we have the BMW 2002 or the Datsun 510, depending on how you look at it. No, I'm just kidding, because honestly guys, at first they look similar. But anyways, before I offend anyone, here's the BMW 2002 with what is this? Very nice blue trim to it, blue windows, blue wheels, blue checkered flag on the side, very clean look, and stripes on the top. And I think this one looks pretty nice, especially the blue checkered flag. It just complements the blue wheels and the blue windows, gives it a very nice cool vibe to it because of all the blue that this car has. Alright, so third right up is on my bay, Elon Musk, my bay, the Tesla Model S. Here it is, and honestly this is my my least favorite. Okay, listen up. Okay, the thing is, Hot Wheels has released a silver or slash gray color of this car, and now that they've released a not now, I mean when they released in 2016, when they released this Zamax version, it doesn't look too much different from the gray version. Although maybe if you do take a closer look, you can tell the difference that this is Zamax, but from afar apart, there's really not much difference. But you know what? Why am I complaining? I have this in my collection and it looks cool. So here is the Tesla Model S. And by the way, Elon Musk is bay. Hi. Alright, the next ride up, let's put aside the cards. It's the 76 Greenwood Corvette right here. And by the way, let me just show the card art real quick. Look at that, really nice. And here's the car. Green is my favorite color, and I love the overall like green accent that this car has. Green plastic headlights, green window, green stripes, green number 68, green wheels, green. That's right, that's the right answer, Hot Wheels. I love this car, and whoever designed this car did a great job because this looks really nice. Check this out. Alright, fifth on the lineup is a I'm Batman. Yeah, you guys know I had to do that. Every time I review a Batman car, I gotta impersonate him. But here is the Batmobile from the classic TV series. And what I really like about this particular Zamax are the ghost flames. The original color for this car is black, and it had like dark gray flames to act as like the ghost flames on the car. But here, instead of having black flames, they had like silver slash gray flames. You can see, like, you can barely see them, but they are there. So it's a really nice touch by Hot Wheels. So check this out. Some red trims around the car, the Batman logo on the side, and red wheels. So check this out. I'm Batman. Alright, next right up, the Great Gatsby. I'm sure a lot of you guys are not really a huge fan of this car, but here's a quick look. Zamax, of course, blue interior, dark blue. I mean, it would have been nice if the interior matched the light baby blue wheels, but here it is. Some the side decals right there. But overall, some chrome pieces. Yeah, this one's pretty plain, but yeah, here it is. Next, we have the Chevy Blazer, you know, 420 Blaze it. Here is your Chevy Blazer, this time with orange wheels, orange decals right here. So for those who haven't really paid attention to Zamax, there's like a theme to each car, you know. They usually have a color scheme to it, you know, like the windows, the wheels, the decals, the interior always have like almost all the time have the same color. So for this one, it's orange interior, orange wheels, yada. Just Zamax, that's one other thing I like about Zamax. Not just the paint, or sorry, not the paint, because these cars don't have the paint, they're just a bare metal, but the vibe that goes on with them because of the color scheme. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Alright, next is the Modest Mini. Here it is, and this one is from the Hot Wheels Art Car series. So this one doesn't really have much of the color scheme as I was talking about just now, because the Hot Wheels Art Cars, by the way, which is one of my favorite like mini series of all time, are, you know, usually, you know, filled with random stuff and paint artwork and whatnot. So here it is. It does have orange wheels, some nice really paint. This is the number alphabet H, you know, for those who don't know the Hot Wheels Art Car series. If you lay all 10 cars, it spells
spells Hot Wheels 16, something like that. So here's the Morris Mini. It looks pretty nice. Oh, yo, another muscle car! 70 Pontiac Firebird in this sick flame. So check these out. The red one, the normal version of this car, really looks sick enough, but this Zamac just gives it a completely new feel with this paintless car, you could say, and this nice flames that overlaps it. This car looks deadly, man. Check these out. The flames on the side, the flame on the hood, the Firebird logo. It's good that they actually included that in the car. Just looks really sick. And not to mention the red wheels. Of course, you gotta give it red wheels to match the deadly red flames that are on this Pontiac Firebird. Alright, what do we have here? You guys already know I'm a Ford.
Yeah, we know. You're a Ford fanboy.
Chill. Alright, sorry. I know I'm repetitive, but I can't help it. I'm a Ford fanboy. But anyways, here's the Ford Fiesta, and here it is. Check these out. So this one is blue. You could say baby blue is like the color for this car, because the original version there is a baby blue version and a white version. So I guess they use the same base as like the baby blue or same color. So it looks really nice in this Zamac color, especially with it's like bombarded with the racing decals. It just makes the car look more sporty and racy. Imagine if cars in real life didn't have paint and they look like this. Oh, that would be so sick. Some car manufacturers should definitely do that for their rally cars or something. I don't know, you know, for weight reduction, because paint does have weight to it, and painting cars makes car heavier, right? So hey, some engineering stuff right there. Anyways, next we have the 70 Plymouth AAR CUDA, and let's focus on that one right here. This one, you know, it's a muscle car too, but I'm not really a huge fan of this casting. A lot of the variants that Hot Wheels has released for this car has not been so nice. Maybe the one from the vintage racing, that one looks cool, but in the main line it usually just gets stripes, and oh, what do you know, it also has stripes on this one, just black and red, and then red wheels. Yeah, oh, it does have a black interior, which most Hot Wheels cars have to match the black stripes, but other than that, nothing too special for this AAR CUDA. But yeah, here it is, not bad nevertheless. And then next right up, another Ford GT. I'm not gonna repeat myself, don't worry, but check this out. So the Ford GT LM, by the way, the LM, I'm not sure why Hot Wheels removed the LM in the name, but here it is with the Golf racing liveries. And it's kind of weird, because, you know, usually we see the Golf livery on baby blue colored cars, right? And to see it on a Zamac Ford GT, it is quite strange, but despite that, it still looks nice nevertheless. Man, look at that front light temp post, Golf stripe on the hot tube of the car, side bumper orange, wheels orange, and what I really like is the spoiler is Zamac as well. Thank God Hot Wheels didn't make the spoiler part of the plastic interior, because with this Zamac release, the spoiler is Zamac as well. It's not very common, you know, for Hot Wheels to not have the spoiler painted, because for Hot Wheels cars that do have spoilers, most of the time they're either part of the plastic interior or they're painted the same color as the body of the car. But for this Zamac, the spoiler is Zamac, the body is Zamac. Looks really cool. So yeah, one more look at this bad boy right here. Alright, so what do we have next? The Corvette Stingray, the one to match from the Dan and Now Corvette, the Greenwood right here, which I showed just now. Here it is. So here's the Dan, this is the Dan, and this is the Now, right? I guess this is the more modern version, but here it is. I don't like it as much as the Greenwood Corvette. Oh, sorry, Mild to Wild. Yeah, for those who already commented it, delete your comment. I already made the correction. But this is the mild, and that's the wild version. So here it is without the sick body kit, but still it's color green, so I really like it. Very nice paint. Not much stripes and decals as a Greenwood Corvette, but still looks pretty decent. Really like it. Not bad. So what do we have next? The 69 Dodge Charger 500. And what do you know? Stripes. Have I mentioned that I don't like stripes? No, I'm just kidding. I like stripes. They look good on a lot of muscle cars, but for Hot Wheels to always reuse stripes, it gets kind of stale sometimes, you know? Always seeing stripes on muscle cars. Hot Wheels is like, hey, it's a muscle car, just put in some stripes. We're too lazy to design some other decals for the muscle car, you know? But anyways, a bit of a rant and tangent right there, but here is the car. Red stripes, gray wheels. Not sure why they gave it gray wheels. If they gave it red wheels, this car might have looked slightly better. But other than that, yeah, here's the Dodge Charger 500. So how many cars we have left? We have 4 more cars, and one of those 4 is winning formulas. So here it is. It's obviously based on a F1 car. Is it considered a fantasy casting? To me, if you guys can guess, yes, because it's not called the Indy 500 Oval or the F1 car. Instead, it's called the winning formula. But if you're an F1 fan, I think you might like this. So what's really cool about this car is the interior is green. So you can see the exhaust pipe right here, the side fins or whatever, and the axle or the transmission or whatever, that part over there is also green. So it kind of like extrudes out a little bit, you know, the plastic part of the car, the green. Check this out, some racing sponsors, and the overall Zamac color of the car. So green, yellow, and Zamac. That's a color scheme of this winning formula. So down to the last three, we have 67 C10. So for y'all pickup truck fans, I think you are definitely gonna like this one. So here it is, black Zamac and red. It's the color scheme of this car. And for those who haven't realized, a lot of these Zamac cars, they don't have front and rear light tempos, so it makes the front and back of the cars look quite plain. Am I right? Like, it just looks very unrealistic as compared to at least Hot Wheels car that has paint on them. But yeah, I just wanted to, you know, say that. But here's a Chevy C10. Looks pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of pickup trucks. I mean, they're cool, but I'm not a huge fan. But still pretty cool, alright? So please don't be angry at me. They're cool, just not my cup of tea, you know what I'm saying? So alright, so down to the second last car, the GT-SR. And oh boy, for y'all exotic fans like me who loves exotic cars as well, check this out. So, oh man, this one's pretty sick with the Hot Wheels livery. And the original livery of this car is blue. And to have the Hot Wheels Racing Team livery on a Zamac, it just doesn't have that same Hot Wheels Racing Team vibe that it's supposed to have. But I guess Zamac, you know, they wanted to give it a Zamac car and see how it looks like, and yeah, it just doesn't have that Hot Wheels Racing Team vibe to it, but it still looks cool nevertheless. Look at that, stripes, lines, white, yellow, red, blue. Just very interesting design on this Dodge Viper GT-SR. And hey, not to mention, they actually didn't put the front light tempos on this car. Oh, come on, Hot Wheels, what is this? Hey. Alright, so anyways, now to the last car. What it is? Okay, for those who don't know why I sang that song, you're uncultured swine. No, I'm just joking. This is the Porsche Carrera GT, the car that Paul Walker passed away in. And by the way, for those who are subscribed to my channel for a long time, I always keep making a reference, you know. I just can't help but every time I see a Carrera GT, it reminds me of Paul Walker. So guys, please press F in the comments below to pay respect to Paul Walker. But that's cool. This is the last car. We saved the best for last. Here it is. Nice Zamac color car. And what I really like about this particular Zamac Porsche Carrera GT is it has front and rear light tempos. Look at that. Rear tail lights, front light tempos, and a nice red stripe to complement the hood of the car. It just looks so cool. Overall, the clean look on this one. This one doesn't have too much decals, unlike the most cars you see right here. There are sponsors, stripes, numbers on them. But this one is just one red stripe on the hood of the car. But other than that, very clean look. So I really like this one. And Paul, rest in peace, my man. And before I end off the video, I wanna maybe rank or choose my favorites. Alright, so let's push this aside a little bit. I don't really want to scratch them. It's like there's nothing to scratch because they don't have paint. No, but anyways, the Porsche is one of my favorite. I also like the GT-SR, but not to mention the Ford GT, the Ford Fiesta. You know, I guess I can say no to that. And this Pontiac Firebird, it's very sexy. The Batmobile looks awesome as well, followed by the Greenwood Corvette. And lastly, maybe, just maybe, I kind of like the BMW 2002. But how about you guys? Which one is your favorite among the lot? I mean, if you guys ask me to choose my favorite, I can't decide between the Ford GT and the Ford Fiesta, but I think I might have to go with the Ford Fiesta because I love the Ford Fiesta. But anyways, how about you guys? What do you guys think? Yay or nay? Do you like Zamacs? Do you not like Zamacs because they don't have paint? Tell me in the comments below. You know, let's start some discussion. As you guys know, I reply to my comments almost all the time, or pretty much all the time. So tell me in the comments below. But anyways, that's a pretty long video, guys. I'm not gonna hold you back any longer. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video because that's it, guys, for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.